GM everybody. Welcome to our today's tutorial. My name is Bjorn. I do developer relations for Dialect Labs, and within the next 15 minutes or maybe even less, I will show you how you can send a push notification to a, drum rolls, wallet. There you go. And because the implementation is very, very easy and fast, I take a few more seconds to explain the problem to you. In Web3, everything works a bit different. Normally, a user comes with a wallet and signs up via a wallet adapter on your website, which is a great and native experience, but it comes with downsides. And the biggest downside we have is that instead of a Web2 sign up where you would have an email address and could just send emails to a user, in Web3, your users just come with a cryptic wallet address and that's it. So you cannot just send a message to a wallet, or can you? And the cool thing is that it's not just a wallet. With our service, you can even send messages to a user using Telegram or email. And to help you set this thing up very quickly, we will start with implementing our React UI components and setting up the whole service for you. In this video, you will learn how you can register your dApp with our service, how you can implement a React UI component right into your dApp so that the user can sign up and receive push notifications, and how you can send a push notification to your user using our Dialect UI. But before we start, let's set the record straight. We have tons of new videos coming out and we don't want you to miss them. So if you are on YouTube, hit this notification bell and the subscribe button, and maybe even give us a like. And if you are on X, please follow us so that you can see when we release new content and learn more about our products. Because with our products, you can engage your Web3 audience in a big way. And if during our sessions you feel that something is missing or something is there that you just didn't understood, I maybe explained it not good enough, or you need some more in-depth information, that's no problem at all. We are here for you. So we have a Discord, is discord.gg/saydialect. So just join the Discord, go into our dev channel and have a nice conversation with us and the others. Or if you feel like it should be a bit more private, my name is @bjorn.sol on X or on Telegram. So just shoot me a message there and I'm super, super happy to help you out. And with that, let's start with our implementation. The first step is registering your dApp with our service. This is a very straightforward process. All you have to do is you go to dashboard.dialect.to. On the left side, you click on alerts. And now, very important, don't let this compose tab confuse you. Click on guide and follow this 3-step process. I will follow it as well and show you how it all works. The first thing that you need, and this very, very important, you need a key pair. And I highly recommend you to use a new fresh key pair and only keep it for this. Because with this key pair, you can log in and send any kind of messages to your users. So please make sure you create a new wallet and only use it for that. And for me, what you also can see here is I created a own wallet in my Soulflare here called Alerts. And with that, I can proceed, which means I sign in on the service. I say it's Soulflare, I connect, I say sign message, I approve. And once that's done, you see that on the bottom left corner, I'm logged in and it asks me to register my messaging key pair. The messaging key by registration is a 3-step process. It's super easy. It consists of uploading a project logo. I will upload this one that ChatGPT created for me. Thanks so much for that. The project name will be Alerts Tutorial. And I will say this is a tutorial to showcase how alerts work. Sweet. Let's say register. And once you see registered with this checkbox, you're good to go. Okay, in the next step, we will implement our UI component. I will do this from scratch. So I will start cloning the scaffold and then implement the packages. You might already have a project up and running, so just follow along a bit, and at some point you will see we install additional SDK packages and just follow up from there. So to get started, as I said, have a clean project. So I say create Solana dApp latest, and it's gonna be alerts tutorial. Now it asks me which framework I want to use. I want to use Next.js, and I want to use the Next.js Tailwind with no anchor. Say enter. And let's wait until all the installations and configuration things are done. Perfect. Let's cd in. That's tutorial. It's clear. Let's install the missing packages. Let's say npm install, and this is Dialect labs/React UI. That's the first package, and the second one is Dialect labs/React SDK blockchain Solana. Seems to work. Let's say npm run dev. Opens me a server on localhost 3000. So let's click on it, see if it opens. This looks great. Okay, I think we can start with the implementation then. We start with implementing a Dialect notifications component. To do so, we go to source, components. We just create a new, let's say, actually UI might also have something like this. Say we go to UI. It's just a layout now. Let's just, for the ease of use, let's just create a new folder. Let's say Dialect. And then let's create a new file in it. We call it Dialect notification component .tsx. And then in this component, the first thing what we do is we import our styles. So we say import at Dialect labs React UI.css. That's perfect. Next thing that we will import is our SDK. So we call it Dialect Solana SDK from Dialect blockchain Solana package. That's correct. Next thing that we want to do is we want to implement our notifications button from the React UI. That's already pretty good. Damn, what are you doing here? The next thing is we want to set the dApp address. dApp address is important because with our dApp address, it knows what our app is, so basically where to listen to our backend. So once you say you want to send a message, this thing knows, okay, it's going to be this address. So we call it the const dApp address. And then the dApp address is our public key from our app that we just registered in the step before. So to get a key, very easy, go to the bottom left corner, click on copy address and just paste it in here. So that's also done. Next step, what we'll do is component, let's say Dialect notification component. Notification component. And then we say export const dialect notification component. Like so. And then this will just return our Solana SDK, Dialect Solana SDK. And within this SDK, we have our notifications button. That's correct. And it needs a bit of more setup from us here, the Dialect SDK. So the first thing it asks for is the dApp address, which is obviously our dApp address that we set above. And then it also asks for an environment. We give them the environment via our config. So we say config environment. And this is production. Perfect. This is our component that we're going to use. But where do we put a component? Let's see. I think a good place would be right here, close to the Wallet Connect button. So let's see if we can achieve that. First things first, let's go back to our cursor. Normally this is in a layout. So let's go to app, layout.tsx. And there is a UI layout right here. Let's click on it. Let's see what it gets. Yeah. So we see here a wallet button and we see a cluster UI select. If we go back to our browser right here, you see this is a cluster select, I would say, and this is the wallet connect button. Perfect. Yeah, why not? We can already connect our wallet. If I have clicked on it anyways. Let's do it. Say connect. Yeah, doesn't matter right now. Let's go back. So this looks like a good position for our button. That way, let's say we do import dialect notification component, notification component from dialect notification component. This looks good. Let's go back to the wallet button. Let's say dialect notification component. What's wrong here? You mean what? Okay, that's better. And if we save, let's go back to our, to our scaffold. And now you see the little notification bell already here. In the next step, what we want to do is we want to sign up for messages so that you can send me as a user messages to my inbox. You see already this little notification bell right here. Let's click on it. It opens our notification pop-up. Let's call it like this. Say send message. Confirm. And it already says load notifications. Important for you to know is, as a user, you have to sign up first. So let's say set up notifications. And then you see my wallet address here. We click on enable and turn on notifications. That's important. Sometimes it happens that it says off here. So really make sure that this is turned on. Also, what you can see is we have options for Telegram and email. So if your user would put in their Telegram handle or their email, you could also send them emails via our service as well. But from a user side, just to send messages or receive messages in your wallet, that's all you have to do. Okay, and with that, we can start sending a message to our users. To do so, let's close this tab for a second. Let's open our Chrome browser, say compose. What we see here is we have one subscriber right now. We say we call it a test alert, and just say this is a test alert. And we will send this also out. And let's go back to our browser. What we see here now is there is a green dot. And when we click on it, we see it says test alert. This is a test alert. So this is basically what we just sent a second ago to our users. And this completes the scope of our tutorial today. What I wanted to point you still is if you go to docs.dialect.go, we have our alerts documentation here. And if you, for example, want to customize a bit more the look and feel of this alerts button, you can do so. For example, you can go here to alerts and monitoring, and you go to advanced React notifications. By the way, just that you've seen it, this, for example, is how Tensor used our product to customize it in look and feel so that it really feels like a natural product and not something that's just put into your app. And you have advanced React notifications here. And for example, this tab right here says styling notifications widget. You see all the styling that you have here, like the colors, and we have images that really tell you like which component is which and how it's named, so that you really can use CSS and have your fully customized version of this thing. And with that, I want to thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions, my name is @bjorn.sol. Send me a message, join our Discord /say dialect, and subscribe and follow us so that you never miss our next episode. And if you have any feedback for us, there are comments below, and we would love to hear from you. And with that, see you in the next one.